When did you first realize your child was different? My daughter was just 4 when I noticed something strange. We were at the playground, surrounded by kids laughing, running, climbing jungle gyms, but not Emma. She stood perfectly still, eyes closed, face tilted to the sky. "Emma, don't you want to play?" I asked, gently touching her shoulder. "I am playing, Mommy," she whispered. "I'm listening to the colors." I smiled, thinking it was just a cute, imaginative moment. But that night, she refused to eat her carrots, not because she didn't like them, but because they were screaming too loudly. She winced at sounds no one else even noticed. She stared at blank walls like she was watching a movie no one else could see. She answered questions I hadn't even spoken out loud. One morning, I couldn't find her favorite purple shirt. "It's in the bottom drawer," she said without looking up. "Under your old sweater." She was right. I asked, "How did you know that?" She replied, "Grandma told me, but my mother died 6 months before Emma was born." That night, I moved the rocking chair out of her room. By morning, it was back in place. No one else was home. Then preschool called. "Emma is sweet," her teacher said carefully, "but she's been upsetting the other children." She had told a little boy that his dad wasn't coming home. The next day, his father died in a car accident. At home, things got stranger. She drew people I'd never seen. Woke up screaming about fires and floods, ones that made the news days later. She knew family secrets I'd never shared. I was terrified, alone. My brother told me to see a specialist. After multiple evaluations, the doctor finally said, "Your daughter has heightened perceptual abilities." So I started learning everything I could about psychic children. I changed our home, documented her visions, learned to listen, and she started to thrive. By age 7, she helped us find missing things. She described emotions in colors, and it all made sense when she explained. But then, the nightmares began. She drew the same image over and over, a dark shadow hovering above her bed. "It's coming for me," she whispered. "It wants to take me away." We went to doctors, spiritual advisors, paranormal experts. No one had answers. I began to question everything. Had I encouraged this too much? Should I have just treated her like a normal child? My beliefs unraveled. I used to think the world was logical, safe. Now I slept beside her bed, terrified of something I couldn't name. She grew quiet, withdrawn. Medication dulled her into a fog. Then one night, as I tucked her in, she gripped my hand tightly. Her eyes, clear for the first time in weeks, locked onto mine. "Mommy," she said softly, "I need to tell you something important." "What is it, sweetheart?" I asked, heart pounding. "I'm not going to be here much longer," she said calmly. "But it's okay. I'm just going home." "This is your home," I said, fighting back tears. She smiled. "I was only borrowed. They're coming to take me back soon." 3 days later, she slipped into a coma. Doctors found nothing wrong. She had simply gone somewhere they couldn't follow. At her bedside, I felt the room shift. The monitors flickered. And for a moment, I saw what she had always seen. Colors that sang, light that whispered. She took her last breath as a soft, purple glow filled the room. At her funeral, I placed her drawings in the casket. Not because she needed them, but because now I understood. Her gift wasn't frightening. It was beautiful. She was.